Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 2B2T. We are here with 673 people online today. We are at our new base. Um, I don't know what to call it. We barely even got the chance of, you know, starting new Fusionia. Um, yeah. Hmm. Not sure. Gonna have to think on that, I think. But this is Fusionia 3 if we want to go by the numbers, as you've seen in the previous episodes. We had a wonderful time having our base located because we left a portal open. Oh, new mistakes. Oh, no. Anyways, we are here and I am planning out the next build. And as usual, I have grand dreams. Whether or not they will be fulfilled, I have no idea. I'm not starting off by building farms this time. I mean, technically, we still have all the farms at the other base. So, that's a positive. We don't have to worry about, we can still use those. I've got my alt there. Um, so we're fine. We can do that. What I am doing now, kind of to describe excuse me, the vision. Been working all night. It's morning. It's time for bed. Not working on Minecraft, but working in real life. Anyways, so here's the vision. I am going to be taking these plateaus. There's one here. There's one over there. There's one over there. With this valley in between them all, which it's slow to get over here, but you can see the valley. And I'm going to build a walled city on all of them. So there'll be one here, one there, and whatnot. With castles, with fortresses, towers, all that good stuff. And then down in the valley, wheat farms and other things. And then there'll be giant sky bridges that go across the chasms, across the valley between the cities and stuff. And as usual, I want it to last and be something that, if ever, don't jinx myself here, it gets found and grieved, that there will be remnants to see what it was. So I am building the obsidian skeleton. This is the height of the wall. It'll go a little higher than this, obviously. And it's going to go all the way down to the bottom. So wherever it touches up down there is where it's going to be. Obviously, it'll be an intricate design. I have a plan for that. It'll be mostly stone, a little bit of deep slate, and then some other blocks for design elements. It'll be neat looking. Fortressy, but well designed, is the goal. And so right now I'm just kind of mapping this out so that I know where to build from down below, because it's rough terrain, right? So I thought about digging it all the way down, but no, we'll go with a design that takes advantage of the natural terrain. So there's no set design here. We're not trying to make this sides even or anything like that. We're just going along with a shape. And then, of course, obviously there's some space here. That's all going to have to be filled in. Whether we cover it over and then just fill it in with torches so that mobs don't spawn, or we actually fill it in, is a whole nother story. We'll see. Who knows? But for right now, I'm kind of just building this out and along to give a design that I can follow and look and whatnot. And then, of course, underneath, we've already dug out, because we were collecting stone, We've already dug out all of this. There's some big caverns and some spaces down here with huge stalactites. We're going to try not to touch these, but we are going to dig this all the way down and even go further down. Um, because what I would like to do is imagine that, let's say that that's the ceiling up there, and then all of this is just open. You've got the mountainside on the outside still, and it goes down really deep, and there's a giant hall or a giant open space with giant pillars. You could just fly through it. And then, there's great big doors maybe in the wall that comes into it in a couple spots, things like that. That's the plan for all of this. So, oh, there's Woodpecker. Yeah, Woodpecker and Dakio have made it. We've set up in the village over there for our little spot to keep us or to store some things and set pearls and beds and all that good stuff. So we've got that going. I don't, they're not required again to help me. I've already shared the vision with them to tell them what I am doing. Let's see, we're gonna come in a little bit further, and then we're gonna go out again. Doot, 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 doot. But they could build anywhere they like. They can build their own little designs, all the good stuff. Let's see. A little bit more. I will dig out the mountain in a couple places out here just because I want the walls to be definitely imposing. So if you're down below in the lowlands, you're looking up at this huge, gigantic wall, right? Obviously not made of obsidian. This is just the skeleton. I will put some ribs on the skeleton, things like that, meaning columns up and down and stuff, just so that it's there. And anyways, yeah, that's the plan. That's what we're doing, or what I'm doing. We'll see how far I get. I mean, I was excited to build the artifact, and I'll probably still do that. You saw that video where I was outlining the obsidian for that and whatnot, and I had big plans for that. It wasn't going to be as gigantic as the Oracle, um, but it was still going to be really neat, and it wasn't going to be a base. It was just going to be an object, that was designed and everything. So that would have been really cool. But that didn't happen. I could still go back there and build it. That's not a problem. I mean, yeah, the base was located by two individuals. And yes, they did say that they are not going to share the cords with anybody. But, it's always a risk, right? They may hold their word and they may not. I better put some torches on this before mobs start spawning. Looks like there's a dark spot over there because there's a skeleton that is wandering around waiting to snipe me off this wall. Don't go down yet, son. We have to put a few more torches so that nothing spawns up here. It's always the trick sometimes when you're building. If you don't light your surfaces as you go, you end up with uninvited guests. And they're no fun. No fun at all. Alright. Let's come back. Yep, not gonna land on that. Oh, and I hit a tree. Just trying to get the shape here so that I know where to plan the wall and everything, because I want to start want to start on the design, the actual design, and get things going as quickly as possible. The city part will take some time, and I'm gonna have to come back, go a little bit at a time. But if I could get at least, the walls going, because it's mainly stone that I'm going to be using. Hey, hello, tree. Guess what? You're going to be incorporated into the wall. Oh, whoops, that was wrong. wrong spot. Come back here. We're going to switch sides here. Or switch directions, I should say. We can go out a little bit more. Let's do an angle, though. As the mobs all say, hello, can we come play too? I'm going, no. Oh, well, okay, so much for that. Might have to wait for daytime again. But it'd probably be smarter. Some sides don't have the... are already well lit where I'm building. So maybe I can avoid. Now this part's a little tricky because there is a little bit of a valley here, but it still comes up high before you get to that plateau. So I'm not quite sure how I want to do the design there. Like, do I just want to take the wall across that little valley and just attach it over there? I mean, obviously, you know, this is going to be a very large build, you know, probably as large as the Oracle, as far as resources and stuff like that. I am happy with as far as I got on the Oracle in Fusionia, the first base. Yeah, I mean, while there was still a lot of empty space inside and a lot to do to decorate it, the entire structure was done. The entire outside was complete except for the bottom layer window area. Let me see. I think I'm gonna come straight across for now. Lots of mobs. I've started lighting all of these areas up, but haven't gotten everywhere yet. It's probably already mob spawning on the obsidian here too. That I should be doing this during the daytime. We'll just finish this last stack there. All right, let's get these torches before something spawns. This gives me a good outline to start with. Hey, Mr. Skeleton, what are you doing up here? This whole area is lit up. How'd you get up here? Did you climb the mountainside? Probably. All right, well, let's go down. Since it's nighttime, we might as well just do a little more digging down here. Right now, I'm digging out cobble because I've got the fortune pickaxe and everything. I'll have to switch that over here shortly. I was going to make a bunch of obsidian, and then I found out that someone renamed these VChestTM, and so the auto miner doesn't work. So that's kind of disappointing. But it's all good. All right. Do I do two? Yeah, probably two at a time. Makes sense. There we go. Then we'd have to reset the porches. I don't want to dig too far down, but I think 4 down is a good start because I want to, you know, I gotta put a ceiling on this thing. I don't know if I'll do, well, maybe I'll just do a natural ceiling. Then I don't have to worry about it. I mean, there's always scaffolding. It's not a big deal. I'll have to switch over to Silk Touch here soon. I did start bringing over a lot of stone from the cobble gen. that's at the old base that Woody built, loading it up into shulks and stuff and bringing it here so that we can use it. We could still use the cobble gen there, um, although I think it needs repairs. Part of it blew up, not because of griefing or anything, just because it wasn't turned off. And then, okay, I found the edge. No problem. So, anyways, yeah, part of it blew up because it was left on, and you know those machines are finicky, TNT dupers, and so we'll have to repair that, but not too much of a problem. Fortunately, the guys that you know took our stash, they were really nice. You know, we had a chat with them and everything, and then you know I had emptied out my. I can't remember if I've already told you this, but I had emptied out my e-chest on my main character, and so all my shulks with all the banners that we had collected, 6 shulks worth, you know, were taken, and it was like, oh great, you know, because you find banners around the server and you collect them and stuff, and when you lose them, it's like, okay, now I'd have to go find all those banners again. 6 shulks worth. It's a lot. So anyways, I we were talking, and uh, they agreed to make copies and give them back. Um, Along with some other stuff, they gave us basically a full inventory of shulks of stuff, some gear, different random things, building materials, the banners, other stuff. So that was really nice and definitely well appreciated. So, and it's no different. I mean, if I was griefing a base and someone caught me griefing their base or whatever, found out who it was and whatnot, and asked for some stuff, um, I'd have no problems making copies and giving some of it back and whatnot. None at all. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Don't light me on fire. Have you lost your armor? I'm wearing armor. Woody's asking me a question. Yeah, I have 2 sets of Fusionio. We'll make more soon. All right, inventory's full. Let's go empty it out. Do 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 do. I want a better pick. All right. Well, anyways, so yeah, gonna continue working on this, digging things out, making plans and stuff. We still got the rest of the team to get here. Trace needs to get here. Winter needs to still get here. So, um, I think Oct won't be here for a while because he's on vacation. Um, Fensar will be here. I know he had started his journey, so he'll come. Um, so we'll get back up to speed and going and everything and get things taken care of. So excited for that, definitely. It's gonna be good times. Hopefully we can get things, going and stuff, so that we can build and have fun and all the good things that we want to do. Let me put these in here. I'm gonna pop up the out. It's daytime again. I didn't bring the obsidian, but I need a new pick. So I have a whole shulk of them. I just don't know if it's, and I have my good netherite ones. Just don't know if the shulk is here or there. It looks like town is being invaded a little bit. It's a problem about living by the river. You get uninvited guests even if you torch the place up. Let me see. No, it's not. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, well that one's a silk touch, which is fine. Um, I've got all kinds of gear. I need to get back into, like, these. I've got to get these. These are allies stuff. This is like all my netherite blocks. That's a map. I shouldn't leave this stuff out. There's a whole thing of netherite gear. Maps. I should get this. My 2 green chests are my one of everything chests. There's the other netherite one. Okay, yeah, I should get these in. I don't think I have anything else in any of these buildings because none of them have chests. Yeah, just that one. Okay, cool. But we should put this stuff in my e-chest if I have room. Aha, I do not. Well, I don't need jungle wood. And I can take that out. And I can take that one out. That's the Lagworks rockets. Got some kits here. I don't need all of those on me. So we can get the maps in. Yeah, so we've got several things of beacons. We can take them out. All the rest. This is regular rockets. We could take those out. Okay, there we go. We can take that stuff out and put it here. We'll have to get some go get some other stashes set. Oh, wait. That one we don't want to put in there. And I want the pickaxe there. Okay. All right. So I want the pickaxe from this one. Yeah, that's the Fusionia digger. I thought so. All right. And then this one I want in my e-chest for sure. I could probably take this one out because I've got elytras there. All right, cool. That'll work. Cool. Now we can go back. It's holiday, so weekend. Definitely got some time to do a bunch of recordings and stuff. fortunately, even though I spent a whole week with no recordings because I was searching for a new base location. Fortunately, there was enough videos to keep the channel going. Although I did notice, and of course, this happened a long time ago. By the time you see this, I uploaded a video twice the day, so two days in a row, the same video played. It's funny though because you still get all the views on it. I mean, obviously a lot of people didn't watch the second one all the way through and whatnot, but it was like, whoops, how did I do that? I must have been half asleep when I was doing uploads or something. Um, that's the second time I've done that, though. I mean, it doesn't happen very often, but it's happened twice where I've uploaded a video that I've already uploaded. It's like, whoops, my bad. Well, maybe I was just encouraging people to watch that one, because it was extra good or something. Yes, see, there's a reason for it. Not really. Anyways, I won't bore you with more of this. I just wanted to pop on and update everybody and say, hey, here's what we're doing. Here's the initial plans. Gonna get things going. Probably in the next video, we will map out part of the wall design so that we know what it's gonna look like, and then I can work on it. And then we'll do some other things. I do need to get a sheep farm set up either here or at the farm base, the other base, simply because I need wool to do more banners and stuff. We may have a little activity here in a day or so. It'll show up, of course, later. Easter activity, where we go to spawn and we do some stuff. That could be fun. We'll see. We don't have a lot of materials, so originally I was going to do something completely different, but since we don't have a lot of materials, we'll have to keep it simple. We can give away rockets, I guess. All right. Cool. Let's replace the stairwell here. Boom. And do we have room in chests anywhere? Oh, sure. We've got plenty of room in chests. Just gotta put stuff in. We'll use most of this on the big wall, so all good. All right. We'll have to make a trip back to the old base with all of the pickaxes and stuff so that we can repair them all, since there's no XP farm here. Although I do have a full thing of XP, I'd prefer just to hold on to that. Duped XP shulks are pretty rare, really. So, all right. Well, it'll be imposing, that's for sure. Once I get it going, next video you should get to see part of it. So that'll help. You can kind of see the vision. But even from here, you're gonna be able to. You'll see this giant wall goes up that whole thing, and then of course a city on top with castles and fortresses and cathedrals and stuff. Yes, stuff. I have to build a wall around this village to keep you guys away. Although there is the iron golem, he's going down into the water to do his business, so that's good. Although he won't drown, but it's like he is whacking away at them. So all right, I'll let him do his job. Maybe. Oh yeah, my temporary pearl spots, which squids kept activating and teleporting me back. Fun times. All right. Well, anyways, thank you for joining, everybody. Lots of exciting stuff coming. We've done our best Hey, wow, where'd you come from? You just came up right behind me. I might have to make extra iron golems, except I don't. No, I have pumpkins in the green chests or green shulks. Might need to put down a couple extra just to keep these guys at bay. Look at them all. They're just spawning all over, coming to town. It's like, oh well. Well, anyways, thanks for joining, everybody. Take care.